Welcome back to the Pink Floyd Collectors YouTube channel. So I'm going to carry on with the scrapbooks. We're now up to book number 16. Before I start, I've had a few people ask about the background here. This is actually a Dark Side of the Moon throw, like furniture throw. You just throw it over a couch. That's normally what we do here. But I just like to use it as a background, make everything a bit consistent. But yeah, that's what it is. It's kind of that velour material. Quite nice. Anyway, back on to book 16. As with all the other scrapbooks, no particular order. I can feel from this book it's a very old one. So this is probably from like early 90s, somewhere around that. Although I've probably added bits where there were spaces. This is a promo photo of Roger and his wife, Caroline. And then a couple of promo shots from Radio Chaos. These were just put together as part of promo packages that were sent out to media. Daily Departures from Reality was a Q magazine article, I seem to remember. An ad for Shine On. So it looks, I would say this book dates from around 92, probably around that time when it came out. Another one here, limited collector's edition box set. Again, Shine On. And then on this side, we've got various wall adverts, different size ones, different countries as well. I think they're, from memory, Austrian and German, these. But slightly different formats, all using the gel scarf artwork. Just a couple of other random clippings. Who the hell does Roger Waters think he is? That's another quite famous Q article. The UK advert for the Rainbow Theatre showing Pink Floyd at Pompeii. So this was a preview showing. I think from memory it was 73, November 25th, maybe 74. Maybe it's 74. Again, just random clippings there. More cuttings and more wall adverts. I think I got a whole bunch of these. Floyd Get Busy. So this was the new single, When the Tigers Broke Free, that famously said it was coming from the next album, the final cut, which it didn't appear on. The Sorcerer's Apprentice, so this is an article on Syd Barrett, I seem to recall. And then a couple of stickers from 88, so these were official stickers you could buy on the merchandise stand. Pink Floyd, this is quite an interesting article, just talks about the fact that Pink Floyd were being bootlegged during the sessions in 93, 94 for the Division Bell. And here's a school photo with Sid. I think he's around the middle, so it looks like his grin here. Pink Floyd Meet the Orb. From memory, I think that was NME, a UK publication. And although it says they met, they didn't actually meet. I think it's just photo together. David Gilmour offers his darkest thoughts. I think this goes back to one of his solo releases. This is the original UK ad for Arnold Lane. Lovely picture with Sid on there, of course, as well. Both sides of the flyer for Mind Your Head, which included David Gilmour. I'm not too sure whether it mentions him. It probably does somewhere. But he was one of the guests for that. Then we've got the catalogue at the bottom for the 94 tour. This was the European leg. So this opens up and it's got the various items that were for sale. Again, various clippings. It looks like this is a cutting from Tap, The Amazing Pudding, the Pink Floyd fanzine. The original 20th anniversary UK advert. Quite a nice one, that one. I won't be drawn on that. Q magazine. Roger Waters. Couple of David Gilmour cuttings. A flyer for one of Roger's shows in Germany in 2002. Barrett's Blues. This looks like a record collector article. And this was when they got Bob Dylan blues on the best of. Some incense sticks that I've never opened. So I think that was 3 different types you could buy at that time for that brand. There are various ones. I've got some more in the bedroom in the cupboard. Pink Floyd's Cambridge, which is just going around the city. The original ad for the Earl's Court dates, which would become Pulse for the Division Bell tour. This was a hologram sticker that was sold in 94. And this is the on previously we saw this is one of the memorabilia. Yeah, this one here, so this is that one opened up, and you can see it's just got various t-shirts that you could purchase at the time, which now go for quite big money if they're in good condition. A couple of articles there, some characters of Pink Floyd, a wall of sound, some more cuttings. As you can see, I was a teenager at the time, I just used to cut bits up. Yeah, 94 t-shirt there, David and Polly. Careful with that mouse, Eugene. So Pink Floyd in cyberspace. This was just as they were coming on online. Some original press clippings from the opening show at Earl's Court. I was actually there, and some seating to the rear collapsed, and the concert was halted, and we were all thrown out after about 15 minutes. Yeah, so various articles to different UK newspapers, the way they covered it. A flyer from Feyenoord. I went to the show on the 5th and picked this up. Who Flew Out of the Cuckoo's Nest, early years of Pink Floyd. And then a Fame. This was to do with Pink Floyd being inducted into some group in Holland, that was. Division Bell. Original ad. Some postcards. David Gilmour, 2 different types on the same show. And that's a Dutch postcard. No cameras, no recorders, no umbrellas. Pink Floyd's a review of one of the Florida shows. Weighty, the original review of Pink Floyd, The Division Bell. I'm pretty sure that comes from Q, yeah, Q Review. And finally, just some photos from the Animals tour. Nick on top, Roger and David. So that's it. Scrapbook number 16.